Hi, welcome to my top 10 list, easy and accessible birding destinations. SPS has been really inspiring to me. I love seeing the amazing member showcases and imagining the adventures of so many of you. However, because of scleroderma-related heart and lung disease, I can't always follow in your footsteps. I wear this little oxygen tank on my own travels. I thought perhaps I'm not the only one with some physical limitations, so I'm hoping today to share some easy birding spots for those looking for low altitude adventure. I hope you enjoy. Every photograph that I share was taken at the location indicated. Well, I feel a little bad starting with a cheat, but I can't resist. I've given an honorable mention to Smith Island. It's the only place left in the San Juan Islands where tufted puffins nest and raise their young. This remote island can be accessed from a number of local tour boat companies. It gets honorable mention here because it's really just a once-in-a-while birding spot, with the expense of a tour boat getting prohibitive for frequent visits. But if you want someone else to do the driving, find the birds, and teach you about them, a tour with a naturalist is a wonderful choice. You will see birds that you can't find anywhere else, and the trip out and back will give you amazing glimpses at other local wildlife. Truly, Ridgefield is one of the most spectacular birding sites in Washington. It comes in at number 10 for me, only because it's a bit of a drive for us in the Seattle area. But what I love is that the drive continues inside the gates. Birders can navigate safe dirt roads inside the preserve, seeing birds from over 200 species in a variety of natural habitats, such as woods, meadows, and the predominant lower Columbia River floodplains. There are places to park and walk as well, but as the preserve is over 5,000 acres, cars really do come in handy. The Everett Waterfront is my 9th spot. Access could not be easier. Just park in the paved lot and explore. The birds are quite literally everywhere. Rock pigeons, a variety of gull species, Caspian terns, bald eagles and osprey, all fishing off the many piers that remain from an abandoned wood mill. What makes this place very special is that in addition to fishing off the eye-level piers, great blue herons have a rookery here each spring. While our area has many rookeries, this is the only one I know of to observe the mating behavior and rearing of young right at eye level. Otherwise, the herons tend to take to the trees. It's an incredible opportunity to appreciate their rituals from about February to early summer. Big Beef Creek in Seabeck is another specialty spot, most active in spring, generally from mid-May to early July. During that time, the midshipman fish run the creek to Hood Canal, and the big hunting birds consider this an all-you-can-eat buffet. This is a predictable and exciting place to get close to bald eagles and great blue herons and practice your action photography. Herons usually catch the fish first, only to be threatened and bullied by bald eagles. Other eagles often join the fray. You will also find that the stunning purple martins are utilizing nearby white gourds, hung by volunteers to help them find safe nesting spots each spring. They are lightning fast, but will always return to the hub of gourds. Just park on the road, on the bridge, a couple of hours prior to low tide, and don't let all the photographers with their long lenses intimidate you. I suggest bringing a chair and just sitting up on the bank. Others will climb down the rocks to the shoreline, but you must avoid the oysters, which are managed by their Native American owners. Marymoor is just the most remarkable county park, and well over 200 species of birds agree. The Audubon Trail is flat and well kept. Parking is close by and costs just $1. The path winds through meadows to Lake Sammamish, along the Sammamish River, through the dog park, and into woodlands. There are benches, friendly dogs, and even a heron rookery in the dog park section, all of which provide additional photographic opportunities. The Edmonds Pier and Waterfront are amazing places for fishing, ferry photos, and people watching. But I think the birding opportunities are equally wonderful. Parking is easy, the area is flat, and beyond just benches, you will find restaurants and other amenities. It's a great place to bird, but don't forget to stay and watch the sun disappear behind the Olympics. With a name as strange as the East 90, it took me quite a while to figure out where to find the short-eared owls in the Samish Flats. But as with all my spots, our number 5 spot comes with a map. This is an amazing place for fall and winter birding when thousands of migrants and their photographers descend on the farmland to our north. It's a mecca for birders who look for snow geese, trumpeter swans, a huge variety of hawks and eagles, and the stunning short-eared owls. But don't miss the massive murmurations of starlings, dunlins, brewers, and red-winged blackbirds, and the huge variety of species throughout the area. Parking is easy at Wiley Slough, but be careful and thoughtful of where you park along the roadside if you spot the owls, swans, or geese. You'll need to trek almost to Canada to enjoy the Semiahmoo Spit, but the trip is worthwhile, especially in fall and winter. There is free and safe parking in several public lots along the Spit, and you can walk along the beach or the nearby flat trail beside Drayton Harbor to appreciate the thousands of birds and other wildlife that gather. It's easy to find lunch at the nearby resort or in the cute town of Blaine. Nisqually is just a treasure. About an hour south of Seattle, you will find miles of flat trails. You'll do more walking than at any other spot on my list, but there are benches along the trail which winds through wooded lakes, meadows, and finally to a massive boardwalk over Puget Sound. Nearly 300 species of birds have been reported here, from the common to the rare, plain to colorful, raptors to songbirds. Parking is usually easy, but weekends do get busy, and there is a fee. Wildlife abounds, and you won't be the only thing out hunting. Coming in at number 2, Juanita Bay Park is my most visited birding destination, for a good reason. It's close to home, But the birds are close too. The gorgeous boardwalks bring me right to the action, and there's plenty of it. Birding is fantastic year-round, the possible exception of late summer. Parking is easy and free, and the viewing areas are usually filled with friendly people eager to share their knowledge or help me spot a snipe. Because the area is relatively protected from predators, it's also filled with chicks in spring. There are so many reasons to bird at home, my number one spot. By logging your birds on eBird, you are providing fodder for researchers around the globe. It doesn't involve driving, parking, walking, or any inconveniences at all. It's peaceful, almost meditative. You will get to know not just the species in your neighborhood, but perhaps even individual birds. I even got involved as a volunteer for the University of Washington's backyard birding study, which showed that bird baths draw birds. So do native plantings and, to a lesser extent, bird feeders. Sometimes our crisply manicured lawns are called green desert. They are also water and labor intensive. When I moved to my current home, I cleared all of the traditional lawn and planted native bird and insect-friendly flowering and berry-producing plant species, laid out some spots to view, and let nature do her thing. It's been a joy. On your apartment deck, just outside your condo, or in your own backyard, a birding paradise awaits. This last image is of me in my own garden.